I'll be the first to admit I was in a bad mood last week. I am man enough to look back and be like, Troy, you were a real sourpuss last week. You were a real stick in the mud from start to fin. Going into this week, excellent timing, Ellie.
I was going to insult you anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Going into this week, I should be in a bad mood, but I'm not. I'm in an excellent mood because I know in 90 minutes I'm going to be done with this episode. This episode, since I picked up Dead Sons, let me look through book 1, book 2, book 3. When I got to book 5, I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. I don't want to do that. Even when I know this system well. And this is the episode. Today's the one. I've tried to just wonder if there was any way I could get away without doing it. Can't. So, come what may, I'm going to be so happy in 90 minutes. So I'm already exuding that joy.
Question.
I'll allow it. See, Elliot, how he jumped in with perfect timing there when he waited for my stoppage? It's a comedy thing. Don't worry about it.
I talk over people all the time. Zoom.
What do you want, Beardy?
You are the GM, and thus am imbued with godlike power in this story.
You shouldn't say
Clothed in immense power.
Now,
come on, Matthew. There are Christians watching.
So why did you ever consider just not doing it?
I did. I really did. But it's selfish. It's selfish because I just really don't want to fucking do it. However, since we went, obviously, lift the fucking curtain. We know Starship combat is inevitable. That's what's happening this episode. Surprise! It's happening. And we've never done that since this became a live show, correct? Like the last Starship combat we did. We did 1 in book 1, 2 in book 2. Oh, no, 1 in book 2, and then 2 in book 3. I don't think we ever did one live. Am I right?
All heavily edited. Yes. Our most edited content of the entire history of the network. Yeah. Starship Combat.
And this is the thing. And I'll talk about more about when we get into it. It's like, I think Starship Combat is really fun. I think it's expertly written. It is a cool, fun system. It is a nightmare for a GM. And it is a real, what's the word I'm looking for? Lead pipe up the asshole for a podcast. Yes, a real prostate exam for a podcast. Because it's hard to keep this shit popping with a lot of, what do I do here? And I'm running 19. Forget it. I want to have fun with it. I want to let the people know. There might be people that never listened to the old Starship Combat episodes. They want to know what it's all about. Well, you're about to see.
Because this is going to eventually degrade into all of us fighting over the conch shell and tearing each other to shreds at some point in this episode, I'd like to preemptively apologize to Joe for snapping at him twice last week. You know what, buddy? I want you to be angry at me for mistakes I made on the ship, not things I did off the show. Okay?
I will drive this starship into a planet's core.
I'll turn this around right now.
Right
back to Epsilon Station.
Sydney, you've never done a Starship Combat.
I've never done a Starship Combat, and I'm so glad we're doing it live, and I'm so glad that I know what I'm doing, and I feel confident in my role on the Starship.
A brand new role that was written.
A brand new role.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
excited.
Great.
I'm excited.
You're going to be great. It's going to be awesome.
I just want to put out there that I agree with you completely. There's nothing I disagree with that you said. I like the layout of Starship Combat. I like the different stations for the different PCs, but that then also makes it a nightmare for a GM to solo run a fully staffed, I can't remember, the crewed ship. And then I would love to do this not live and not even recorded at all, and just get into the minutia of like each round. And I wouldn't mind if a single battle that was, begun and ended within a matter of minutes took 2.5 to 3 hours. Like I would love it.
Yeah.
I will say,
but as a podcast, it's hard to pull off, but it does actually push you to role play it, which is fun.
Yeah.
I think.
I will say, Ellie and I got to play with David forever ago, months and months, like beginning of quarantine. Yeah, we were like desperate.
Wow.
We were like, we need to play Starfinder together. We miss it. We miss A&A. So we played it, not recorded, obviously, just for shits and giggles. But it was great because David, being the genius that he is, put in Starship Combat because he was like, let's do it. Let's get into the nitty gritty and we'll figure it out together. And it was actually a lot of fun. We had a really good time because we got to sit with it and be like, okay, well, what does this actually mean? Like, why are we doing these things? But it was fun.
While I discourage fraternizing outside of the show, I think that was a good use of your time. And,
Thank you, boss. Thank you, boss man. Thank you so much.
You notice how she just threw out the word genius towards David? I've never heard her refer to the GM that way.
She's looking for those. She's looking for those +2s tonight.
She really is.
Yeah. The ones that I forget that David's like, oh, actually, Sydney, you get a +2.
Actually, you get another bump from the Tri-Node for complimenting me earlier.
Give us a +3 for the Tri-Node.
Every time I compliment someone, you guys are like, Sydney's trying to get, and I'm like, shut up. They know. Like, let me have it.
Are you drinking a glass of milk that never replenishes?
Magical milk.
Magical milk.
Just also replenishes?
She's a stage magician.
Or is that a giant candle that you're just sucking on?
It's a giant candle. I'm
I like to
drowning
lick
my
the
sorrows.
wax.
No, it's one of those cool thermoses that my liquid is far too hot to drink, so I'm just holding it because I can't drink it yet.
What do you got in there? I got
Hot toddy?
I wish that would have been a good idea. No, it's just some ginger tea.
Oh.
That would have been good if I
like
had
a good ginger
nice.
tea.
If I had some whiskey, I'd put it in here.
Ginger tea. That's what they called me when I had red hair.
Ginger
When did
tea.
you-
Old ginger tea.
Oh, ginger T-bone.
I did dye my hair red in college, like not bleach and then go red. I just put red dye in it because I was like, fuck it. It was fun.
I once used Sunin. That was an unfortunate.
Yep,
that was
I
an
did that.
unfortunate couple months of my life.
I did
Wow.
that.
Did
I
you
look
use
back at
Nair on your chest?
No,
No, you should. You really should.
that has a very different effect than Sunin.
I used Sun In on the Cape one summer, and my uncle came in as a totally bomb. My uncle's like, "Yeah, you look like Ryan O'Neal."
I'm Googling Sun In right now. It's a hair lightener.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hadn't even heard that name since I don't know how long ago, but I also did it. And those pictures are so funny to look
They're
at.
so
It's like
bad.
bleached tips. It's just so bad.
I
You can also use
had-
lemon juice if you can't make it to the drugstore.
Yeah, it just
Yes.
smells like lemon juice. Sun in.
Yeah.
It just
No,
reeks
it
of
is,
lemon
right?
juice.
So,
Yeah.
like lemon oils.
Concentrated lemon oils.
Oh, that's amazing.
I also did. There was an unfortunate summer where I dyed I thought I was going like full Billy Idol and I was going to get my whole head peroxide blonde. And wow. Nope. They charged by the section, and my mom was like, "Just do the top." So I had a skunk stripe. I wore more hats that summer. More hats that summer than I'd ever worn before in my life.
Oh, that's amazing.
I keep meaning to ask you this. Did you go to Action Park as a kid?
I've been, yeah.
You have been? Oh, okay.
That documentary is the funniest thing I've ever seen. I think I've seen this entire year.
I haven't seen it, but it came out last year, and I hadn't seen it. But every time I see it, I think of Matthew. I'm like, I wonder if he went there every week as a kid.
No. I think I went there like once. We went to Great Adventure a lot, and then we went to Dorney Park and Wildwater Kingdom.
Yeah,
a fair
I
amount.
went to Dorney Park a lot. Yeah.
We
There's
actually
sorry.
we actually have Action Park shirts that the documentary crew sent us because Angel tweeted as it came out a picture of her as a little girl with her parents, and Mr. Yao looks like a badass. He's like rippling with muscles in a shirt, and he has this tiny little angel next that comes up like just below his knee, and they're like, "Hey, can we retweet this and we'll send you some shirts?" She's like, "Sure." So. Action Park is for me. I'm all about losing a limb while going down a water slide.
It's the only way to do it.
From the documentary, Chris Gethard is in it, and he's like narrating of what happened, and he's just like, yeah, no one no one told you what you couldn't do. Like, there was no supervision at all. So no one told you that you couldn't tell the little kid who was bleeding out in the pool. No one told you that you shouldn't shout, pussy, pussy, to that kid. And I'm like, and he's like, yeah, it was a great time. So it's like run by 15-year-olds. And I'm just like, what the hell is going on? I had no idea that this was a thing. And I regret not going there.
Well, it reopened, right? Didn't it reopen as Mountain Creek?
Yeah, someone who used to work there purchased it and has since reopened it with more safety involved.
Mountain Creek is
the water
what
park.
Action Park used to be?
I think it's the same site, right?
Wait, I never knew that. I mean, this is my hometown. Mountain Creek is where we would go in the summer, and then in the winter, you also snowboard at Mountain Creek.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the son took it over after the father died, and he made it legitimate.
Wow.
Yeah.
We went to Mountain Creek a fair amount because Action Park. When did I can't remember when the transition happened.
I don't know. I never.
They changed it back to Action Park in 2014, and in 2016, it went back to Mountain Creek Water Park again, retiring
Oh,
the
interesting.
name. They might go back again now that the documentary's been out. There's no such thing as bad press.
True. Good PR.
I just picture little Matty Caps getting dropped off with like a Tupperware full of ravioli. Hey, Mom, see you later. I'm gonna go ride the flume.
Skunk stripe down the center of his head.
Skunk stripe. Son in.
I got my son in. Gotta go hit the flume.
I remember with the Sun and Two, where I was just like, why isn't it working? I better add more.
You know who
Sunin's a harsh mistress.
who still uses Sun In on a daily basis? Mr. David Winters, everybody. David Winters in the house. There he is.
Hello.
David has been, you've been instrumental in helping me with this upcoming disaster of an episode. And I'm excited to put your hard work to work. Are you like the Starship combat?
No, I hate it.
Yeah.
And when I play some Pathfinder and Starfinder Society at conventions as well as online. And in some scenarios, especially like big group ones, your table gets a choice. Like, do you want to do this scenario or this mission, the Starship mission? And like, more often than not, everyone's like, no Starship, anything but Starship. Some people are into it, which is great, but it often is the most fun when everyone knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
And otherwise, everyone just feels like they're holding other people back and whatever. So who knows? With some practice, maybe we'll get there.
Wow, so tonight really is going to be a disaster.
Oh yeah, real mess.
You know what?
It's a whole new crew.
mess.
Whole new crew.
The only thing that might damper Troy's good feeling at the beginning of this episode is that this could stretch out to 2 episodes.
No. No, that's why I'll go long. I don't give a shit. I'm finishing this. Or at 90 minutes, I'll be like, all right, you guys win.
Yeah, all 4 of the other ships explode.
The old close enough. No, let's, speaking of which, let's just jump the F in and see what happens. However, we're not at Starship Combat yet because we finished last week's ep with a juicy reveal. A couple weeks ago, we did a little flashback story to pre Drift Rock 5 Qualo, where we see him part of this ship where the captain seems to be losing his grip on reality. Qualo seems to be the only one challenging said captain. The captain's not hearing any of it. Even the crew is supporting the captain, like, don't mess with him. You saw what happened to so-and-so the other day. And so Qualo's like, fine! Goes to his room, wakes up. The airlock is open. The rest of the crew is gone. And a little ship is escaping. Luckily, Qualo can breathe in no atmosphere. He's able to save himself. And then one day he's on the Sarissa as part of the Drift Rock 5. Now, formerly Captain Denali, now the Jangly Man is back.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And it was the Devourer that got to him.
And now he's the Fang. Now he is the Fang of the Devourer.
I am the Fang of the Devourer. He keeps talking, and as he keeps talking, it takes on this epic, almost ritualistic tone as he speaks. He says, "The Star Eater comes forth from the void, wrecking all who stand in its path. We are the nothing. We are the eternal void. All living things will be torn apart in preparation for the feast of the one true power in the universe, Devourer Aknendonisa." And he's just babbling on and on, this heady concoction of hate and nihilism. And while he's talking, he's so close to the screen, his gross teeth, spit coming up on the lens. You see these shadows flitting behind him while he talks throughout the nanites. Roll a perception, or maybe even a sense motive.
30 perception.
Captain, that's enough. That's enough to know that this gibbering, while full of nonsense and hate, seems to contain coded orders to either his crew or to the 3 ships in his fighter escort.
That's so cool.
But the code is obviously very tricky to decipher. And the Jangly Man and his crew have it down pat. So now we're going to play a little bit of a mini game where you can see if you can try and crack this code before to make a callback to last week's ep. The inevitable happens. This is what you can do. You can roll a sense motive check against the Jangly Man's attempt to bluff his code out. But he has this code down so well, and a power that makes you, if you want to roll the sense motive check, roll twice and take the lower result.
Oh.
And I'll tell you right now, there are a certain number of successes you have to get, and if you get them, something good happens. If you roll poorly, maybe something bad happens. You get some chances. Let's call it round 1. Who wants to try and crack the Jangly Man's code?
So we have to play it?
No, you don't have to play, Ellie. You can walk away right now.
No, but like...
We could just self-destruct the ship.
Yeah, but I mean, we could attack. Like, we could just nuke.
Sure.
Okay, cool. We have to play it. I see what this is.
No, you don't have to play it.
But stop!
Oh no, Troy's the Jangly Man.
He's giving me the owl. He's giving me the owl.
For the record, that little song was in my head for like 2 days after last week's recording.
Okay, Matthew, can you repeat it? It's Jangly Man. I'm gonna touch your thighs. What was it?
I don't want to go back to that time in my life.
No, it was something with the visor.
Man, and I'm gonna touch your thigh. Why? Very specific. Yeah, no, you do not have to play. You can just, let's go. This guy means he's not here to deliver a fruit basket. Let's just blow him out of the sky.
It is crazy valuable to decode their tactical movements of their ship, so it's well worth it, and it's so important that I think Dak should roll the sense motive. I'll take care of this one.
No.
What's your
Roll
bonus?
twice and take the lower, you said?
Can we?
David's just laughing. He's literally laughing at me.
Please.
Can we work together and aid
Callum will
each
do
other?
it.
No,
Callum will do
we
it.
each try, right? And then we have to get a certain number of successes.
You each get one shot if you are skilled in sense motive. But again, if you do choose to roll, you have to roll twice and take the lower. And I need to know the results of those rolls.
I love that.
Callum will do it.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
Callum will do it
All right,
immediately.
so
It's a Frodo moment.
So we'll call it round 1, just because it's easier to track. Who wants to try and take on the Jangly Man? All right. Is everyone trying, or just a few people?
Should we? Let's fucking do it. Why
Is
not?
there any reason to not try?
Well, it's super
Yeah.
bad things will
repercussions
happen.
to rolling.
I
Yes.
think
Always repercussions,
like bad fails are probably going to cost us something.
Well,
All right,
but
then I
Tro-
won't even try.
Okay. All right, Frisk, what'd you get?
I rolled a 15 and a 5, so it's a 24.
24. Okay. Capitacasa?
Okay, a 10 and a 13, so 21.
Okay. Callum?
22 and a 20.
Okay, and Qualo Misatro.
Because I've distrusted him before and seen through the craziness beginning to infest his mind, I'm lobbying for a +5 on this, or some sort of bonus. I have a terrible sense motive, but I'm just thinking because of my past history and being able to do it in the backstory that I would be able to have some sort of insight into his code, being under his command.
Okay, what'd you roll?
Well, I'm going to roll right now.
Okay.
A 1 and a 2. Oh my god.
You know what? Give yourself a +5.
Oh, what a jerk.
10 then total 10.
10. Okay. And what about old Linnea?
I forgot to check my sense motive bonus. So I have 0 plus 0, and I rolled an 18 and a 5.
Oh.
And I will never roll again. I will never take.
With God as my witness.
Do I have to be part of this game every time now?
You mean Dead Sons? I would prefer if you came along.
No. But like this.
You know what, Ellie? No, you don't need to be part of this game. In fact, none of you do, because you just lost the game. The Jangly Man, every single one of you failed so miserably that we're moving on. The Jangly Man says, Oh, I see what you are doing, Misatro, and your new friends. The Jangly Man sees all, and now you shall join the stars as your bodies burn everlasting. Open fire! Let's do this. It's Starship combat.
Yeah. He didn't have a code for open fire?
No. However, because you guys did
chicken wings.
I'll tell you right now, because you guys did so badly, they get bonuses on their gunnery and piloting checks for the first 2 rounds of this encounter.
Oh, man.
It was a cool thing where you if you every pass you get, you needed 3 successes, but every time you fail by 5 or more, you need 1 more success. You all failed by 5 or more.
Oh, pretty much.
Wow.
Well, the DC is an opposed bluff check, and he's got a pretty good bluff.
And you have to roll twice and take the lower, so
the disadvantage is just so crushing.
So there's no person that's ever succeeded.
One of them was a spinny.
That's his jam. You need one person who's like, I got this, like a sense motive pro, who even if they take the lower or have some like spell that maybe can boost their sense motive, they're going to be fine.
Friss is a sense motive pro.
I am. I'm a detective.
Right. But you said you need 3 successes, so can one character roll it over and over and nobody else participates?
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't know that.
I said you all had the option.
Try once.
And then you were like, I'll roll. And you were the only one, Joe.
We all
was like,
had to roll.
I don't have to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's why Joe was like, I'm not going to roll. Remember when Joe said, well, I'm not going to roll.
I thought you could opt out, but I didn't know you could do it more than once.
Yeah, I thought it was like, and if you waited till the second round, they fire on you, or you know what I mean, like.
Yeah, no. Honestly, if you hadn't have all done so poorly, I would have let it go a second round and try. But because you all bombed,
it's fine, dice. Troy needs all the help he can get.
Well, not on the piloting checks, though.
That's devastating. That is
I can get him.
on piloting checks.
That's the last thing we need.
We're in Starship combat. Let's go to first of all. Oh my god,
it's really happening.
How much time we got left? I got this. All right, let's go to this cool map. So the map is the last thing I'll take credit for because everything else here is David's doing. David, you developed a system for yourself, and in classic David fashion, it looks pretty sweet. Let's see how she handles. But there are 4 ships, a trio, and a large ship. You want to see what that large ship looks like?
Whoa.
That's what it looks like. Everything is color coded there, as you'll see. And then there's a little rendition of your ship here in the bottom right corner with everybody
that's so cool.
in their positions. David, you know what this is your doing. Explain what you got here.
Yeah, this is actually version 3, and Ellie and Sydney, the game you mentioned earlier, was kind of version 1. If you remember, you just had little boring boxes to put your rolls in. Now you have a fancy looking ship, and that fancy looking ship, you can track the hull points and shields and everything so everyone can see it. And then when you're moving around turn to turn, it's very easy to see who's in what seat, so you're not doubling up and tripping on each other and whatever. So you have that. The color coding on the shield icons there corresponds with the color coding on all the icons, so you know which way ships are facing. So, blue being the forward, red port, green starboard, and yellow the aft firing arcs. So you'll see all the tokens, both yours and the enemies, are color coded accordingly.
And then
cool.
Talk about this sweet little starting location token, should you choose to use it.
Yes, fantastic. So one thing we all have discussed over the last several episodes various games we've played is using the Roll20 waypoint functionality. So if you drop this wherever you start, exactly, and you can move out and track kind of your hexes as you go in your turns. That way, if you decide, I don't want to do this move, you know exactly where to put your token back to start at. So basically, every time before Joe pilots, it's a good thing so you can move around and kind of figure out what is or is an illegal move.
And how do you do that thing you just did where you can track per hex, the ruler, instead of just drawing a straight line?
If you have a mouse with a right-click button, I know Matthew doesn't, Mac and such.
Mac, you just hold the Q button.
But yeah, or you tap the Q button. So Q button, while you're holding the icon and moving the icon, Q button or right-click drops the waypoints.
Look at that, huh? Joop, joop, joop.
Oh, look at that.
Just get a little
And then you can track your turn radius, you can track your distances, and everything else.
It's not working for me, unfortunately.
That's all right, you're just a pilot.
It's moving the whole map. Like the right click is grabbing the map and moving it around.
See everybody else having it work.
Use Q.
No, wait. You left click first, then you drag forward and right click on each point you want to make. Jesus Christ.
All right, so pretty sweet. Let's just jump right in. We're gonna really over-explain this just to remind us all how to play. There's 3 phases. There's the engineering phase. In that phase, the captain or the engineer can go. There are also some new crew positions. Obviously, Linnea is the chief mate. Ellie, what are you eating, and did you bring enough for all of us?
I did not. I'm sorry. I'm really hungry.
Very professional. Why don't you drink some milk while you're at it?
I need.
Should wash it down with some nice thick milk.
Some magic milk.
I mean, it's not like she's drinking on the air.
Hey, you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't chewing.
I muted my microphone so you wouldn't hear, but then I forgot that you can see me.
Yeah. Don't worry. The podcast people won't know how not professional you are. Sydney, you are the magic officer, which is also a new thing. I don't know when they get to go, and I don't care. Phase 2 is the helm phase. That's when we do some pilot checks, and lowest goes first. You want to move, you want to maneuver, you want to dip, you want to bop. Science officer can go either before or after the pilot. Captain can go here as well. Captain can go in any phase. Phase 3 is the gunnery phase. Using the same initiative as the pilot phase, the gunners shoot, and then after all the guns have gone down and bips and bops, then we roll damage to see who gets hit. And the captain, of course, can also go there. When can the chief mate and the magic officer go?
So it depends on the action. So certain actions are during the engineer phase, certain actions are during the helm phase.
Okay.
So it really kind of depends which action you want to do. Because once the engineering phase happens at the beginning of the round, it's gone. You can't do those kind of actions anymore. So
Right.
you just got to stay on top of that.
Yep.
All right.
I'm on top of it.
Let's rock and or roll. Just read my last notes here. Yeah, everything looks good. Let's go to the engineering phase of round 1. You see 4 ships. What do you guys want to do? Talk it through. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do.
Well,
Awesome start.
Sorry, I really think this is the captain's territory.
I mean, we currently don't have an engineer, and we also don't have anything for the engineer to do quite yet.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I think we can.
chief mate.
Wait.
I can do something, but it's like it doesn't make it. I'm not going to do that. I want to hold my turn.
Typical engineer actions, we'll just throw those out there. You can divert auxiliary power to different systems. Not something you would do right now. It hasn't really started. You can hold it together to try and patch a targeted system. Again, you wouldn't do that now. You can patch. And then at this phase, probably you can also overpower by using a resolve point to try and buff multiple systems. So that might be something you want to do, or you might want to hold on to those RPs. So if there are no engineer functions happening, then there could be captain or other stuff going down. If not, we'll just go right to the next phase.
The captain's going to act in the helm phase.
Ooh.
And the magic officer goes in engineering, I believe.
Yes. So,
Do you believe in
do any
magic?
of those, Sydney?
Yeah, I'm going to scry because we didn't learn shit about what's going on because we did a bad job. So I'm going to scry, and it's a mysticism check to see. Can I do? Do I pick one thing to scry?
Well, just remember, if at first you don't succeed, scry again.
It's by every 5 you succeed the
Thanks,
DC.
Yeah.
Okay,
You just make the roll, and Troy basically goes down the list of info.
I see. Okay.
When you pick a ship to scry.
Yes.
There's 4 of them.
Now, okay, this is all right. This is my first roll in combat. So
Yeah, it's awesome. We're starting with you.
when I roll. Okay, I understand the DC. That's on my end. When I'm rolling, what do I add? What am I doing?
Mysticism.
Mysticism.
My mysticism.
Yeah,
How is
mysticism skill check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Great. I love it. Here I
Do
go.
it.
Do it. Get it.
I did so bad. It's a 14.
Oh.
Total.
Oh no.
Yeah, I
don't
did
think-
real bad.
I don't think
rolled a
that'll
4.
pass any check.
Okay.
Oh,
Try
shit.
nothing.
It's fine.
Scry
It's fine.
nothing.
And there's no
I'm a
penalty for
child.
failing by 5 or more.
Nope.
Okay.
It's all right, Sydney. Just scry harder next time.
Scry hard with a vengeance.
People having
the
fun out
title.
there. Okay, let's then move on. Maybe I did something. Maybe I didn't. That's the fun part about my job. I can just not do anything and not tell you. It is the helm phase.
the
we'll do
captain will
piloting
act.
checks, or the captain can act. Yeah, or
And
a
and
science
also,
officer.
I will act.
Everybody, calm down. You can all act.
Yeah, the captain is going to say, we're going to have to outmaneuver him. Dax, just like we talked about. Nice and easy. You've got this. And I will do an encourage with Dax. So I'm going to roll a diplomacy
that's
check
nice.
to give you a bonus to your piloting check.
Okay.
DC. This is a pretty easy check for me to pass. It's a DC 15 diplomacy. I've got a plus 13. I rolled a natural 8, but I still get it. So you got a plus 2 to your piloting check.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will also act, if I may.
Yep.
I am. This is a cool one. It's called Hard Turn, and it's basically me I'm overtaxing the starship's turn radius, so the pilot can get significantly more maneuverability. So I can increase the maneuverability to perfect for Dax. But I have to shout to my fellow crew members that they have to brace themselves. So I'm gonna say, hold on to your panties because this is gonna hurt. I rolled because I am amazing, 23 is the DC. I rolled a 8 plus 15. That's 23, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did it.
All right.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Wow.
You did it.
Both you guys rolled
Because
8s.
If you
succeeded.
fail this check by 10 or more, you overheat and temporarily degrade the effectiveness of the starship's maneuvering
Exactly.
thrusters.
So it's a risky one, but I don't think I can fail more by 10 because I have super high. I'm super amazing. That's
Right.
yeah. So you get it.
Nice.
That probably hurt. Like, I don't know if you've ever been to a roller coaster, but it probably like really, the stomach turn.
Action Park.
Action park, yeah, exactly. You just. Oh yeah.
All right. Piloting checks. Dax is going to go to his console beep, 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 and trigger in some aid on the maneuvering thrusters from the computer to get an additional +2 to the check. Here we go, LaValle. You rolling 4 piloting checks? This is
I've
gonna be a
already rolled
nightmare. Okay, you already rolled.
It is a nightmare.
Okay.
And I'll tell you right now, dude, I crushed them. Crushed them. Absolutely destroyed. So you better be slick,
You rolled
bro.
4 times and crushed
Yeah.
all 4.
2 18s and a 19.
So what about the 4th one?
What?
Kermit sip. Beat me.
I'm sure
Roll
that
better.
I'm sure I didn't. That's a 34.
Roll better. 34?
Yeah.
I think you beat me. All right, 34 for the Sarissa. Okay. All right, so the 3 Fang ships will go, and then the Singularity will go.
The Singularity.
Now the science officer, if you want to act, you can act.
Yes, I would like to act, and I am super excited. I actually have some props. I've been waiting
Oh,
to
boy.
break out.
Here we go. Spice it up. Spice. Oh my God.
Oh, come on.
I'm ready to go.
This is how you do it, folks.
Oh my God.
Red 5 standing by.
Red 10 standing by.
He is wearing a replica
Oh, he's wearing an orange shirt too.
And now he's in a plane.
This is unbelievable. And now he's
you turn
green.
off
The
your-
trench.
He's green.
you turn off your
screened the
targeting
trench
computer.
run.
Mike
I'm
looks
all
like
right.
the targeting computer. Look right into it.
Almost there.
I love that the mic looks like the targeting computer.
It does look like the targeting computer.
I'm all right. Amazing.
My God.
Amazing.
Go. All right, so
Do you actually
I'm
want to do
gonna
anything, or was that it?
Stay on target.
Stay on target. You're too close. I'm gonna do a scan action on one of on the big ship.
Okay.
So he dips down to look at his dice, and I can see R2D2 in the back.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Hang on back there. That is a 36 on the computer's check.
36. All right. How much
Oh no,
information?
38. 38.
David, how much information is he going to get off that 38?
He's gonna get a lot.
Okay.
And are you doing, the big one or the small one?
The big one.
The Singularity.
So that is going to be, you said 38?
Yeah.
That is 5, it's everything
It's everything.
on the big ship.
Yeah.
All right, so you get
everything.
the basic information. There is a captain, an engineer, 2 gunners, a pilot, and a science officer. The ship is a large destroyer. It has a speed of 6 with average maneuverability, which means it has to move twice before turning. Yeah, that's what you get from that. And then in terms of defenses, it has a 22 AC and a 20 target lock. It has 170 hit points, or hull points rather, and it's obviously at full. It has 90 shield points. There are 24
Whoa.
in the forward quadrant and 22 in the port, starboard, and aft. Its core PCU value is
200.
200, thank you. It's an AUKUS maximum. All right, you get information about... Oh, this is what you get. So you get information about 1 weapon, but where you got up to 5, you'll get information about 3 weapons, and then that will be it for this scan. So it has a heavy laser cannon, which does 48 damage in the forward part of the ship. It has a particle beam, which does 8d6, also in the forward part, and a coil gun in the aft, which does 4d4.
Get behind them.
That's what you know about the Singularity, a modified ATEC bulwark.
Wow.
Focus all fire on the capital ship.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Interesting.
Captain has called it. My science officer is going to act as well, and I will lift the veil on this. I want to target a system, David. What is the DC? Is it 5 plus 1.5 the ship's tier?
Of the enemy ship tier, yes.
The
So
enemy
they're
ship tier.
Level 9, so it's going to be DC 18.
All right, I rolled a 20, so I got it. What are the different systems one can target?
Core engines, life support, sensors, or weapons.
Ooh, let's target those weapons.
And so you'll score a crit now. It's kind of like the improved critical on a 19 or 20 now.
Okay. Let's see.
If you get a crit, it'll apply to our weapons.
It'll glitch the weapons, yeah.
That would be great. Okay, so that's what his science officer does on the main ship. And that is the helm phase. Now we're going to actually continue the helm phase with what the pilots do. And all my ships will go first. So, here we go.
This is wild. My God.
I've lost my ship. Okay. The Fang Fighters are faster, so they are going to fan out and start spreading out towards you. They got a nice little speed there. So yeah, let's do that. How accurate is this, David, in terms of like if I just want to make a straight move? Do you know what I mean? Like, say for like this, for example, is that straight up 10 hexes?
Yes, it should be. Let's see.
Great. So
yeah, just for the sake of ease, let's just do that.
And what is your maneuverability? Are they perfect, the little ones?
They don't turn, so you don't know.
They would be able to do that.
I'm just saying, to like zig and zag, you need to turn. So like...
Oh, because you can't just go...
Yeah, you have to fly straight from each hex to each hex. So even even a 1/6 turn, you just have to check. If they're perfect maneuverability, it doesn't matter.
They aren't. It's good maneuverability, but I think that still works.
Yeah, you should be fine, yeah.
Okay. It'll be a bigger issue with the big ship, because as we already learned, it's, every 2 spaces, but...
Right. Yeah, so I'm going to have them just... Oh, this is kind of cool. If you're not watching this, you're really missing out, because they're just going to fan out in this, like... what would you call this? Well, now it looks like a V-shape with the guys hanging out in the back, or an upside-down triangle. So they fan out, protecting the big ship, and then the big ship will go last, and they just kind of creep up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, they're doing a full-on attack against the Sarissa. And I think we're ready to move to the gunnery phase, unless anybody has any other opinions.
Well, we have to move.
We have to move. So Dax,
That's right.
Seeing this formation, is going to try to perhaps get out of the range of some of them and isolate the attack a little bit better. So he jacks the stick hard to the port and flies all the way over this way.
Nice.
Trying to get around the blockade that the Fang Fighters have put on you.
And Troy, while Joe's doing that, quick question. Did you do a stunt while you were doing that? Like an evade or anything else on those?
No, I just did a straight-up move.
Yeah, and so that is what I am doing, is an evade. I also need to face my ship, so I'm going to point I'm assuming that is pointed... Is this the front? I don't know.
Blue is the front.
Oh, blue is the front. Then yeah, that's where I want to be pointed, and that gives us the option to use the turret or the nukes, whatever we choose to use. And so let's try and let's see. Actually, you know what? This positioning is so important that I'm not going to try to get into any trickery with. No, I'm fine. I have such high piloting, I can't fail it. So yeah, that is a success. So our AC bonus is +2 to AC and TL for the round.
And David, I don't know if you can check out the stream real quickly and check out how the map is aligned. I don't know how easy it is to move the Sarissa heads up next to the battle, so it's easy on the screen. It's just very vertical right now.
That is super impossible to do.
Got it. So I will zoom
took me
in
like 2
zoom
hours
out.
to line that up. Got it. So just flash it occasionally. Maybe next time.
Got it. Understood,
Yeah, no,
sir.
the battle's much more important, so.
So do a tiny bit of work, Grant.
It's more than a tiny bit of work, Joe.
in your life!
You should know when you
I know.
used to
I
do
know.
this.
It's such a pain in
Or
the ass.
in fairness, Troy also can dip everything down proportionately as well.
To be right next to it?
Yeah, to be right next to it.
That'd be cool.
If he so chooses.
I can't even hear any of you talking. I've got so much going on.
It was actually one of the reasons that I flew out to that flank, because I wanted to get closer to the ship breakdown.
All right, so engineer,
Hold on, Grant.
science officer, pilot, gunners, captain. Okay. What are you doing, David?
I'm just moving it as Grant requested.
We're all in relation to each other where we were
Yeah, it's all in the
originally.
same place.
Okay. All right. All right, here we go. I'm going to be up all night thinking about what you just did.
Oh no.
Yeah, just don't do that.
let go.
All right, let's do gunnery phase. We're going to start with my guys because they rolled the lower piloting check. The captain has already gone on your side and on mine. So my 3 Fang fighters here are... One is 3.5 hexes away, one is 7 hexes away, and one is 11 hexes away. So let's see what kind of weapons we're going to be. The close one is going to fire his... What's green? Green is starboard, right?
Starboard, yep.
Okay. He has a weapon on his forward arc. Oh, I see now why I should have turned.
Yep.
No, but you played it the way you were meant to play it. You want to get out of the way of their arcs.
I figured the fighters only had weapons in the forward arc, most likely.
Yeah, and you figured correctly. So except for their missile launcher.
Oh, they have a turret missile, John!
Yeah, that's in the forward, but a missile launcher can go anywhere. So, using a little bonus from their Mark III dual node computer, they're going to try and shoot at missile. They're all going to shoot missiles at you.
Oh dear.
Basically.
Okay.
So,
And Troy, +2 from the Jangly Man's RAM.
thank you. So this is going to be a cumulative +5 plus their gunnery. Here we go. 19 against TL for the first one.
Miss.
Okay,
Yes.
so it just flies off into space.
Sails off into space.
Okay. Second one's going to get that same sweet bonus. Here we go. Another miss with a 17. A missile flies off into space.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, you know what? They have an aft weapon, but okay. And then last one, another missile. Come on, this one's got a hit. I got a nice little bone here. Another Nat 5 misses.
Yes!
So all three
yes!
just shoot high explosive missiles at you, and they all fly off into space. Now it's the Singularity's turn. All right. What arcs are facing you?
Let's see, corner. So there's actually a tool for that. Snap to corner. So it's going to be in your...
Just starboard, right?
Starboard. Yeah, just barely in your starboard.
Okay, that's all right. Let's see what I got on the old starboard. Nothing. But I do have a turret, so I think he's going to do the missile launch as well. Am I longer than 12 away? No, I'm
You should be good.
I'm within 12, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I think he's going to do that. Let me just see what other gunner actions you have available to you. You have, you can fire at will, fire 2 Starship weapons regardless of arc. That might be nice. You get a -4 to hit. I might do that. Shoot, obviously, which was what I was just going to do, or broadside, which doesn't really work
But
for
outside of the
where
turret
I'm position.
Outside of the turret, you can't use a weapon that's in another arc to shoot towards another side of the ship.
So you want to fire at your full bonus.
Instead of firing at will?
Well, because you only have that one weapon that is targetable.
Right, fire any 2 Starship weapons regardless of arc.
It just means you can shoot one forward and one turret if they're both within the same arc. But in this case, there's no starboard gun.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll roll out the old gunnery check, and let's see what happens. He's getting some good bonuses here. I think this one might lock on. It's almost certainly going to 28 plus 1 plus 29, 32, 34, 35.
Yeah. Are you sure it's 35?
Yes, I rolled rocks.
Yes.
And I get a bunch of bonuses.
Hit by a lot.
What was your base die roll there, though?
Base die roll was a 15.
Okay, not a 19. That's only because remember you scanned, so
yeah,
I'm checking.
So yeah, how far does that missile move towards them in this first round?
So what type of missile is it?
It is a high explosive missile launcher.
12 hexes.
Oh, so it just explodes.
I think I hit y'all.
You got there.
Direct hit.
The fucking missile launcher. All right, and damage will happen at the end of the gunnery phase. So Awesome. The singularity succeeded where the Fang Fighters failed, and now it is your gunnery phase, Sarissa.
Qualo is going to expend a resolve point to shoot a broadside. I'm going to fire both weapons in the forward quadrant of the ship at a -2. Captain, are you sure you want to target the main ship of the Armada?
Yes. Take out the head.
Also remember, not only is it a -2, you use 1 resolve point.
Yeah, I said that.
Okay.
Here comes the tactical.
I wasn't listening.
You're busy. You're a busy guy. Here comes the tactical nuclear missile. Okay.
Tactical.
18 on the die.
Oh, thank God for grants. Thank God for the grants of the game.
So that is going to be a 29 to hit.
Against its, let's say it.
EL.
Yeah.
GL.
Hits.
All right. That will
Little
be
missile.
23 points of damage.
Once again, you don't roll damage till the end of the phase,
Right,
but we'll
sorry.
remember that 23, and that would be against its starboard shield.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
And then the second attack is coming up. 4 on the die. That is almost certainly a miss with a 15.
Miss on the second one.
Oh, no.
But we both hit. All right, so you hit the starboard shield for 23 points of damage, depleting it and dealing 1 hull point damage.
Oh, nice.
And then you're going to get hit. Oh, you're going to get hit as Troy slowly realizes this is going to be 3 episodes.
Yeah, I can't believe you thought that this would happen in an hour.
Oh, man. Rocks! Nah, I'm due for some rocks here. 9, 8, 17, 22 points of damage to your forward shield.
Okay. Whew, geez, it's almost a third of the way down.
All right. All right, little missile fire here. Luckily, you were able to have some expert piloting to get the jump on them and outmaneuver them.
You
should
are
be an
all-
interesting second round.
We will also need to roll 1d4 to determine how many rounds the crew of that ship is affected by low irradiation.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's right, because you nuked
Yeah.
them.
Well, both ship.
Did I throw
Or
a
is it
nuke?
only if it hits the hull?
Right. I think it's only if it hits the hull.
Only if it hits the hull?
Oh, okay.
But his wasn't a nuke. It was just a high explosive, right?
Right.
Yeah,
His was
yeah,
not a nuke.
Fair.
They actually sent a nuke. All right, keep that in mind as we move to the next engineering phase. Now I'm sure, does someone want to step up here and do some engineering? I don't know. Tell me what you guys want to do, engineer or captain or whoever the hell wants to go can go.
I think the only one. I mean, like, I don't have an engineering, so I think Friss is the only one I think who can engineer, right?
Yeah, we basically don't have an engineer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good. We can just skip over that for you guys.
No, I'm just gonna take my turn.
What?
Callum pipes up on the comm link. I'm in the engineering chair, actually, Captain. And he is going to. This is perfect, actually. This is great with who Callum is. He is going to use his like supernatural senses of reality and different futures to kind of do divination and see the enemy ship's movement. So on a success, our pilot gains a +2 to their piloting check on their turn because I'm basically like seeing what their ship is going to do.
That is so awesome.
So that's really fun. All right, let's see. Can I
Very,
roll- oh, wait, cracked
very
die.
cool.
Can I roll any freaking yes? 29.
You know what it gives me, the Magic Officer? It gives me a vibe of the precogs in Minority Report. Like they're jacked
Yeah.
into the ship system and the magic flows through.
This is
Yeah.
literally precog. That's what this move is.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
wow.
great. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
That's awesome. Hey, Grant,
perfect.
when you fired, did you use the computer?
I did not.
Just remember to use the computer.
I will.
All right, so I'm going to lift the veil a little bit too because it helps me understand better what's happening and helps people who may want to play this game understand how this works. I'm going to have my engineer divert. I succeeded on the roll, and I want to divert 5% of the PCU distributed to the shields as desired. So with a 200 200 in the PCU, that's 10 points that I can put right back into my starboard shield, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, so boom.
Does it go? I think do you have to? Can you dump
doesn't
it
say
into one
distribute
quadrant?
evenly.
Oh, okay.
It says as desired on this cheat sheet that I'm looking at.
Before engineering phase is over, since this is the top of round 2, Elide is gonna move to the gunnery, to the second gunner station.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep, that's a top of the round thing for what it's worth.
Yeah.
Great. See, this is so cool. It's clunky, but I love the idea. It was like you really have to like read and react, plan to do what you want to do, but so much has to do with what just happened to you. It's really, really cool, especially when there's multiple crews. Not really fun for the GM in this instance, but just a fun system. Okay, round 2, we have gone through the engineering phase. Let's talk about the helm phase. Let's talk about the pilot. Jax.
Okay, the captain is gonna step in, and after Dax executed that maneuver so well last time, the captain is going to demand that he do it again, just like last time, Dax. Nothing less.
And don't forget, I gave Dax a +2. If you'd want to do something different, he already has a +2.
I know. I just want to make sure he gets this, so this will give him an additional +4.
Cool.
If I succeed.
Wow.
Which is not a guarantee. Crack die. I don't believe I succeed. 7. Yeah, no, I fail. Okay. So you. That is the only time I can do that for this whole combat on you, Dak.
Yeah, that's right.
It's okay. It's all good. We got this. Dax is zoned in right now. He's got the position that he wants. He can see all of them, and they are out of position. We have the advantage. We'll be fine.
The more you talk like that, the more you're going to fail. I know.
Stop it, Grant. Stop it.
All right, then, Dax, roll your piloting check.
All right, and I will take 2 from the computer because I like its help. So...
And you get Sydney's +2 as well.
You get, yeah.
Yep.
Rocks! Yeah! Rocks! That one, jeez, get my calculator. That is a 41.
Oh my god.
Goodness.
Dax has improved.
Yeah.
Also, this
Okay.
crew is dope.
All right. Does the science officer want to do anything before we start flying around?
Yeah, Friss is going to do a lock-on maneuver. Or action. So he is going to spend resolve points and try to lock on to the main ship, which he does with a 31. Ooh. So all the gunners get +2 against that main ship for this round.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Nice.
Plus
Go get him, boys!
2. Okay, the science officer on this ship continues to scan your system, picking up information. I don't need to have you read it off because I have your sheet in front of me, but just letting you know that's what the science officer is doing, because that's what he would do. All right, so both Qualo and Dr. Frist have burned some resolve in this heated battle. Let's get to some piloting. Obviously, yet again, the Sarissa will go last. It's going to be Fang Ship 1, followed by the Singularity, and then Fang Ship 3, the one closest to the Sarissa, and then the one in the middle there, which I've called Fang Ship 2. All right, I want to throw up. This is interesting here because I have an opportunity to kind of hem you in. Like, obviously, you can still do whatever you want, but I think what this Fang ship is going to try to do is that maneuver that flies through your space, flyby.
Flyby.
Because then he can target any quadrant if I succeed on the maneuver. What is the DC, David?
That's going to be 15 plus 1.5 times the tier of your ship.
So that is
tell
going
you
to
what
be...
that is. Do you want to know? Do you want me to say it out loud?
Is it 21?
21, yep.
Yeah, okay. All right. I'm going to use my other +3 to this. So here we go. Natural 1.
Dude, that means you provoke.
Yeah, you get a
We get a free shot.
Free shot
Well,
against that
At a
ship.
+2.
Well, what is your total though, Troy?
Yeah, there's no fail. There's no natural one on this thing here. So it'd be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
And then you have your +2 from the Jangly Man?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, fine. You still don't get there.
Yeah.
All right.
brutal.
Yes, he does.
All right, so now does he still move up to his speed and like
Yes.
he moves through him like he wanted to?
He still moves as described,
Half
but
speed and doesn't rotate, right? Oh no, I'm sorry, I read the wrong one. That's flip
if
and
you
burn.
fail this check, your Starship moves as described, but you follow the normal rules for attacking, obviously when we get to the gunnery phase, but the movement provokes a free attack of opportunity.
From both gunners?
No, just one direct. It has to be a direct fire weapon, just one gun.
Direct fire meaning not the turret, or can it be the turret?
No, turret is direct fire. Basically, it can't be a missile weapon. It has to be
Just not a
something that
missile.
targets AC.
I think it's time to dust off the old new persistent particle beam, which deals 10 D6 damage. Are you ready, Troy?
Yeah, so this happens now and we've resolved the damage now as well? That's what I always forget. It's probably easier to just fucking do this, right?
I think it's easier just to resolve
Yeah,
it.
I mean, the only
personally.
thing is if it explodes, then, you know,
It would
I'll
explode
resolve
anyway. Yeah,
Right, yeah. All right, so I moved and I made my turns and whatnot. Is it supposed to be a different...
Yeah, I mean, it looked fine to me, except there was a weird spot where you were like turned like that. Is that legal? And you were moving like this. Is that legal, David?
No, I mean it.
Oh, I had a janky turn. All right, you know what? That it's still going to
It's
be
fine.
the
I'm
same
sure
place. I'm
you
just
can
going to
do
end
that.
up.
You can
Yeah.
do that.
Okay. All right. So yeah, let's just resolve it now and get it out of the way. And that's against any quadrant, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll target the forward quadrant. 13 on the die for a total of a 24 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Forward quadrant. Talk to me about damage.
The total damage done is 32 points of damage.
Yes.
This is what's going to happen here. You're going to blow out that
Oh my
shield.
god, Skid!
You're going to deal 12 points to the hull, and that will result in a critical effect.
Nice.
So should we talk critical effects then?
Yeah, let's. You know what? We should do it. We should really talk about critical effects.
So give me a D100, Troy.
Div is 70-100. I'm busy. 65.
65 is going to be the engines.
Nice. Oh, messes with your piloting checks and your.
So yeah, first step is glitching. So -2 to your piloting checks.
Amazing.
-2 to my piloting checks, thereby negating that
Huge.
jangly bonus. A jangly
A
bone.
jangly bone.
And again,
Don't touch my jangly bone.
special thanks to Skid for upgrading the ship in such an awesome way with all this stuff. It was a lot of work, and I know David kept us honest on that. So
Yeah.
It's never
I
been
should
better.
rework
Yeah,
it again.
thank you, guys.
today, so thank you, David.
Yeah.
So, all right, it's my next ship's turn, and I basically want to try and do the same thing. I just have a headache thinking about going 10 hexes through. Like, I think I can go 10 hexes through, but I don't know with the fucking turns and shit how it works. So I have to move once to turn, so I have to fly
can't,
forward.
I don't think. What I'm figuring out is that 10 hexes puts you on our square.
Right, because I have to move at least once to turn, so that's one.
Right.
Okay, and then I move again, and I turn. That's two. Am I? Wait,
mean, you
move.
can-
Who's got that shit in the way?
sorry.
Oh, that was you. Sorry. I was like, who is that? Oh, I did that funky turn again.
I keep getting you to 10 right on us. I don't think you can fly by us.
Again, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you're right. Because if I go
And I went a
8
couple different ways.
and then turn back, it's 9, 10, and I can't end up on your space. So I will just, I'll move there and kind of hem you in and see what happens.
Okay.
I like this move, and then I'll just. You know what I should do right now is make sure I click Google Maps right out of Roll20.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do to really end the turn
ma'am.
solidly. Is to hit Google Maps right out of
Sometimes you
Roll20.
need to know where the nearest 24-hour liquor store is after you've done it.
It's true, and I'll find out while we take this short break.
Ah,
All right, I found the liquor store. I can't wait to go at midnight tonight. All right, so I'm going to just leave him there. I wasn't able to do any cool maneuver, which means this dude in the back is definitely not going to do a cool maneuver.
He can evade.
He can evade. Get that little bone. All right, what's the DC for the evade? I'll try it.
It is 10 plus 1.5 times, so 16.
Natural 20.
Yeah, he's got that.
All right, so he'll
Plus
he's gonna move. I'll deal with him in a second, but he's gonna move his full complement of movement and get that bonus to his. Like it fucking matters. You're not gonna be shooting at him anyways. The other guy, actually, David, do you mind just moving him closer to them any way you want? 10 hexes.
We're saving him for later.
We'll do him later. All right. Meanwhile, what are they? I'm trying to look into Joe's small cheese-covered mind. What he's thinking of doing here. I want to get my. I don't want to tell you what I want to do. All right. I can't do a flyby. I think I might want to slide.
The electric slide?
Slide to the left.
Yeah, is that just straight up, or do I have to roll for a slide?
You have
Still got to
you have to roll.
10 plus 1.5 times on the big boy ship. That's going to be a DC 20 piloting check.
Get out of here with your DC 20. Nailed it. All right, so I can move up to my speed on that slide, right? And just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. He's just gonna kind of strafe towards you, and I am done my piloting round. Thank you, David, for moving Fang 3. What do you want to do, sucker? You didn't expect to slide, did you, Dax? They didn't teach you that in android school.
How is he going from despair to cocky in 10 seconds?
Just desperately trying to make this entertaining. I'll do whatever I can.
Okay. I like it, Laval's.
I just noticed you all
I like
have
it,
red cockpits.
Lavalster.
You've all
Yeah.
gone red.
Oh wow. Yeah, we're in
Maybe-
a hyper.
All right, you know
the
what?
alarms are going off.
I'll go red as well, just to join you guys.
Wait, I'll go.
I just figured red alert. The lights. Maybe the ships are red. The ship's lights.
Let's go full red.
Good.
There we go.
It's gone to the dark side.
Oh my god, how is he in an X-Wing?
All right. I am going to do taste your own medicine, and I'm going to say, Qualo, get ready. I'm taking us close to the big one. And he's going to do a flyby of the capital ship. Of the main ship.
Dude.
So...
That's risky.
Yeah, it is risky. Okay, this is actually very risky. And you know what? I'll take another +2 from the computer. Can I do that, or can I only do it for initiative and can't do it again for the piloting check for... I think I can. I think we've read this before.
And
It's
I'll
per
look it
round,
up.
I believe.
Assume you can do it.
Okay.
I'll look it up.
Then here we go. That is... Crushed it. Natty 18.
Oh my god!
Yes,
and he
Joe,
got it.
yes.
So...
Who are you, and what have you done with Joe O'Brien?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
And then he's gonna start to get into a weird position here. 6, 7, 8. Actually, I'm gonna go out farther away from even that guy up top. 9, 10. Sorry, it's just. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
11, 12. There we go. So just starting to reorient himself back. But yeah, he does the flyby. So we can attack any quadrant. I think his weakest is going to be the starboard.
Yep.
But
he's got some shield points back, but
yeah. But I mean, we can make 2 attacks, right? Because we have 2 gunners now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of the gunners, let's go to the gunnery phase. All right, so you are in the star. Oh man, you got the. Let's talk about this Fang that David moved up here. This one
just out of its range.
Yeah, he has no starboard weapons. He has an aft and a forward, but he does have the turret weapon, so he will try. He'll try a missile launcher.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that.
See what happens. They only have so many of these, So, Gunnery.
And our AC is a little lower this time because I did not evade.
That's going to be fucking 19 against TL.
Miss.
Miss.
Cannot lock
Miss.
on to the Mac.
Terrible rolls. All right, now
She's a
you are
slippery
in
girl.
this Fang fighter here. You are in the aft firing quadrant, I believe. So he is going to shoot his coil gun.
Oh, he's got an aft coil?
Yeah.
Nice.
Got to get that aft coil going. Dude, this is so much fun. It really is fun. You got to get a couple rounds in. You remember how fun it is. It's just, it's complicated. There's just
It's
a lot going on.
tedious. It's
Yeah,
tedious, but it's really
It's just
fun.
it's a whole other game that we never practice.
Right, yeah, that's what it comes down to. We need to play once a book. Missed with an natty 2, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Just garbage.
Nice.
The other Fang Fighter will toss out a missile. I'm just having the Fang Fighters go because it doesn't really matter at this point. That might be close. That's going to be a 24 against TL.
Miss.
Plus your Jangly Man too.
I added it all, yeah. I added my jangles. 24.
And by the way, another shout
that
out
would
to
have hit
Skid.
too.
Another shout out to Skid, because this goes back to our previous upgrade, even before this one, where Skid was like, I want to focus more on TL versus AC, because I think more danger is going to come from missiles and heat-seeking, whatever, like seeking things, than your average gun. So he really buffed that one stat, and our AC is lower, significantly lower, actually. Our countermeasures, right. Our countermeasures are much higher than our AC. So shout out to Skid on that.
Where the singularity is, David, could I fire at will and do the coil gun and the missile launcher?
I gotta look at the singularity real quick. So you've got a port. Nope,
I got nothing on the port.
So
we're in the port.
You can only do your turret then.
Oh, you can only do the turret. I thought maybe I was squeezing a little aft in, but no.
No,
I don't know what
because if we do snap the corner, and then hold on, am I on the right?
No, we're
layer?
definitely out. You follow this line. This line is the
like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was grasping at straws. So I can get my missile launcher off. Let's see if it hits. I'm pretty sure this is going to hit you. I've got a ton of bonuses.
Yeah, you rolled
natural 20.
Oh,
actually.
dude, that's a crit.
It's a crit.
You're gonna glitch our systems.
Oh man! And so is that double damage?
It is. Is
that going to be 8d8?
Hold on one sec.
Wait, can you crit against shields though?
Yeah, I think you still have to get through the shields to glitch, right?
Let's see. Critical damage is scored whenever a gunnery check results in a natural 20 on a die, and damage is dealt to the target's hull.
Right. So it's just regular damage, and it's not going to penetrate the shields.
So what does that mean? It goes all to the hull?
No. It's just a regular hit. But if you had also hit the hull, you get
Then it would be a
critical
critical
effect.
Oh, so I don't even get to roll double damage.
No,
Not from what David just said.
I don't think so.
I don't.
Wah,
think-
wah.
What's the point of a natural 20? If you
That
only if you targeted the system.
if you deal hull damage, you glitch systems.
I see. Okay. All right. So just 48. Just the missile hits you.
Yeah.
I think the mechanic is designed to show how important shields are, and like as soon as they're gone, you're very vulnerable.
What also makes it a lot more important to target systems, because if you spend that turn to do the 19 and the 20,
that was close, you guys.
yes, then it. But it is kind of whack that nothing really happens. Just seems like a little underwhelming. But it's a 15. So it's gonna be 19 points of damage to your starboard shield there.
Okay.
With a nat 20. Well, David, you keep looking if you see anything different, but...
I don't, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, they actually write it multiple times. Under the shield section, it says the starship takes critical damage from an attack only if the attack deals damage to the hull points, even if the result of the gunnery check is a natural 20.
There it is.
Yeah, so I think
There it
it's
is.
actually
All right.
sad.
David, whose side are you on?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you mean on the contrary?
David's on
Become very
David's on
clear.
the side of truth and justice.
Yes.
It is the Sarissa / the Max turn.
For gunners, yes.
Yeah, so both of you guys get to shoot at whatever quadrants you would like. And I think we want to,
Well, one
quadrant.
person, one quadrant on the flyby, and then you're going to get your normal gunnery check too, because you didn't resolve it the first time.
And on the
So-
flyby, it's still something that attacks not TL, correct?
Yeah, direct fire weapon. Yep.
Okay. Do you want to shoot the flyby?
Fire.
No, you go ahead.
Okay.
Because I didn't.
Polite conversation in the gunnery. Like, would you like? Oh no, you go. You shoot.
23 to hit
Against?
regular AC.
AC. Yeah.
That is a hit.
Oh, that's why.
Nice, dude.
That's the thing with Grant. He rolls so much better than me. So any bonus attacks goes
That
to
was the
Grant.
that was the
Port.
turret. Oh, dude! Google's dice roller just served me up a nice glass of rocks. Poured some scotch on top. Drinky, down it goes. 42 points of damage.
And this is to which?
Starboard.
To the starboard. All right. A couple things are going to happen. You deplete that shield. It had 10. So then 32 points go directly to the hull. And because it already took damage, that passes 1 critical threshold. Well, actually, no. It is 1 point shy. Of because you only did 1 point of damage to the hull, and the critical threshold is 34. So 33 points down it is. So you still are 1 point shy.
But that's a whole lot of shields down.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wait,
That's
so
great.
they should have gotten to the next threshold, though, no?
No, because they only did 1 point of damage to it, and then they just did 32 points of damage to it, and the critical threshold is 34.
And, okay.
Unless I'm...
Yep.
Did
All
it-
right.
Target that quadrant and fire.
Hit it again.
Oh, this is
Linnea,
huge.
It's
If you hit it.
weakened.
We have 2 more attacks, right?
Oh, yeah, but now we
One-
can't do that because we're on the wrong side of it.
Yeah, we really probably should have done the other side, but it's okay.
But but the more we weaken every quadrant, they
Right.
can't redistribute to you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
So-
just take those shields down.
Yeah. Okay.
Now remember, only our starboard or our turret can fire at it right now.
Starboard and turret together, we can both take
Yeah.
separate shots.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I just mean the other guns we can't do. The nuclear missile launcher or the port lasers.
Fire at your pleasure, Linnea.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna nuke. I'm gonna use the nuke.
No, we can't.
No, we
can't
can't.
use the
No.
nuke.
Sorry.
Just because of where we're facing. So use the laser cannons on the starboard.
And not the turret? Not the one that
you can-
deals...
You can use the turret.
Yeah, you can use the turret if you want to
I mean-
miss.
What do you mean what I miss? What do you mean what I miss? Why
You
would
were
I
just
miss?
saying that's why you want Grant to roll the important rolls. The turret is the big one, and then
Yeah,
the
no,
so yeah,
but
you
I-
roll it.
You roll
I've
it.
set it up with a
And then
bunch of D6s.
take the computer bonus too. So you'll have a
Yeah.
total of +4.
All right, here it comes. Here it comes. Here's the big ball. Woo!
Get it.
Natural 18.
Ooh, that's gonna
so
do it.
I think that's gonna do it. Yeah, because that's something 30.
That's something 30.
Hold
So-
off on damage for right now, and then you know what? I already rolled damage for my missile. I should have waited as well. Grant, let's see if you hit.
So this is out of our starboard. So this will be our
Remind me
light
why you're getting 3 attacks.
flyby and then a
flyby.
regular
Successful
gunnery.
And
flyby
then
gives
two
you one
gunnery.
bonus
Didn't
attack
we resolve that on the flyby?
No, that was the attack of opportunity.
Thank you. Okay.
from your failed flyby.
For my failed flyby. Okay.
Here comes the starboard portion of the Starship firing the light laser cannon, which is probably not going to hit with a 16.
16 is a miss. All right. Let's roll out some damage here.
Okay.
So you hit with one of these weapons, right?
Yes.
I hit with the turret, the one that matters.
All right. Roll out some damage, and this is going to be against the port shield.
Correct.
Okay.
41 points of damage.
That's going to knock out that shield and deal 19 points to the hull, which will get it past the critical threshold.
I mean, Linnea is so, like, it's like she pressed the button and then, like, what? You know? Oh my
yeah,
god.
Yeah, that's great. All right, Ellie, it's on you then. So roll a D1 hundo.
Which
Oh,
color are we
D100.
talking? Which ship?
This is the Singularity.
Yeah.
The big boy?
That's
big
all they're
boy.
going after.
Here you come. 60.
6D.
Weapons array.
So then now roll a D4.
Yep.
3.
Come on, get it. I think this is going to be like the
That's going to be aft.
aft.
So the coil gun. The coil gun takes what, a -2?
That's not bad. That's a good gun.
-2.
It's worse gun, but yeah, definitely a good gun. So what is that when it's weapons glitching? Is it a -2?
-2.
Okay.
And then one other thing, let me just add, because I just caught it, because I messed it up earlier. On the attacks of opportunity, like the failed flyby and stuff, it always targets the aft arc. Like
Oh,
you shoot it in
interesting.
the butt on its way through. So
Oh, cool.
just keep that in mind for next time.
Okay.
Well, we could just still resolve that, can't we?
Well, didn't I?
I don't
already-
remember what you rolled.
I took all that damage to my
Yeah.
starboard, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
fine.
he's
I'm
taking
not gonna-
multiple hits to the
not gonna
starboard, so
redo
it'd
it.
be too difficult.
Yeah, it's okay.
No. That's the just to get it right. That's a totally different ship. It's the fighter, the small fighter, that took that. So you could just transfer whatever we did to the aft because it only got hit that one time ever.
Okay, and that's the one that you critted, right?
Yeah. So
Okay,
it doesn't
yeah, I'll
matter.
just-
Just make its aft shield 0, and everything else is still at full.
I just want to get that right because I'm sure it's going to come up again, and there are angry listeners right now just fuming at us.
So angry. I'm not even looking at the chat. So angry. All right, let's go to the next round here, round 3. I don't get my Jangly Man bonus anymore, so that was the penalty for you guys
nice.
failing those things. 2 rounds of a nice little bonus. All right, it is the helm phase. Do you guys want to do any engineering
Yes.
or magicking?
Yes. I'm going to use a resolve point, and I'm going to do a Mystic Haze. So basically, on a success, we gain a +1 to our AC because I think we're in a good position to get shot at these next few times. So if we can avoid that, that'd be cool. So let me try to do that. That's going to be a 25.
25.
Did she get it?
Yeah, DC 23, right?
Yeah, yep, she's got it.
So we get a +1 to our AC.
Yay!
Great. Nice work, Callum.
I make a field of like weird space around us, so it's like harder to see our ship.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right.
It's like wavy, heat wave.
But you use a resolve point.
I do use a resolve point.
Okay.
And
Worth
Chris
it.
is also going to jump into the engineering station and divert shields, divert power to shield.
Doctor, we need more power.
I'm on it. Give her all she can, Captain. And that's exactly a 23. So that should be 15 points restored to the shields.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I think Sydney is actually printing black and white film or developing it right now in her darkroom.
I'm gonna also switch to
No,
red.
this is Callum never having to do this ever at a spaceship, and he's just sitting like really close to the window, so the light is like reflecting on him. And he's like, like fogging the glass. He's just like, I don't know.
They have
all right.
dinosaurs on this dinosaur tour?
That's great.
My engineer patched the glitching coil gun, so it's no longer glitching.
Oh,
for the
nice. Good call.
rest. And that is going to be the helm phase, unless anybody has anything else.
The engineering phase.
Excuse me. the
Oh,
engineering.
sorry. I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Captain, what were you going to say?
I'm gonna act in the helm phase, so for
Okay. All right, great. Let's move to the helm phase then. While I roll 90 piloting checks.
So David,
Yep.
what is I'm trying to understand this. What is a push action?
Push actions are
It's just anything with a DC.
well, no. So
Essentially, right?
push actions are types of actions you can only take when a particular system isn't malfunctioning or wrecked.
Oh, I'm thinking
in
of
your
stunts,
case, that's
sorry.
not a problem, but it's just if the system's messed up as a pilot, for example, you can't push the engines.
Got
kind of
it.
thing.
Well, so I want to do a taunt, which has a penalty for a regular taunt, and then the penalty increases if I make it as part of a push action.
Oh,
Oh, so I guess you can use the comms to push, and then if the comms are glitching, then you would not be able to do it.
So the DC is not affected if I
I don't think the DC is affected, but there might be different results.
As part of a
there
pushing.
there are different results. The penalty that I would give them increases.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. So then, as I can do this in any phase. So as a push action, the captain is gonna say, "Howie, open a channel."
Ooh.
He'll say, and he'll send a
Opening
message.
channel, Captain.
Thank you. And he'll send a message to the Singularity. Your systems are buckling. Your ships cannot compete with us. You will lose this battle and shame your entire cult. And the universe will continue to exist as it always has. Okay, so that's my taunt. And now
Yeah, I was going to say at that moment, Howie talks to Dr. Friss. Dr. Friss, I know you have moved to the engineering station, but should you return to the science officer station, I've noticed something interesting about their ship. They are using an outdated and heavily modified communications array. This system is extremely prone to being hacked. It might be something you want to do on a new scan next round.
I thought you were going to say
finally,
next
do
week.
something useful, you big bucket of bolts.
Nice.
Kreska, what phase is she targeting with her taunt?
Piloting phase, the helm phase.
All right, helm phase.
Yeah. If I get this, to give a -4.
4, yep.
So this is going to be a DC 28, right? Yeah.
28, yep.
Okay, I rolled a 17. Intimidate.
Yep.
I get it. Okay, so you take a -4 to your piloting checks on the singularity.
Nice.
On the singularity?
Yeah.
All right. The comm you hear the comm beacon on your end go off. Captain, they have responded.
On screen.
And it's him again. And he's like, oh, it seems as if you are ready to dance the eternal dance. Perhaps when the battle is over, we shall board your ship and do terrible things to your bodies.
Ew!
And he will attempt to taunt you as well.
Nice.
Intimidate
Succeeded.
check is going to be a 23.
What? It's based on the DC of our ship, or no? It's
No, it's 25.
It's DC 25, so I missed it by 2. Yeah, 23. Is it 15 plus 1.5?
15 plus
Yeah,
1.5.
I missed it by 2.
Unless you use the computers.
I did, and I still failed. So,
if you would like to board, Jangly Man, I'll be waiting at the airlock for you.
he's taking notes. Airlock. All right, I'll start with you first. All right, piloting checks. Let's go. I'm taking a -4 on the singularities check here. What do you got, Dex?
Check. I'm going to do this one raw, no bonuses.
Raw no bone?
I'm going to save those computer bones. Not a great one to dip. Yep. 24.
24. You will not go first this round, or last rather, but you will go second to last. The singularity after that taunt will have to go first. Yikes.
Nice, Matthew. Nice.
So nice.
All right. Oh man, you guys are doing well, but we're not out of the woods yet. Oh, you're very close here, so I think it would make the most sense to try and do a flyby here.
Yeah, but we're behind you.
Yeah.
You know, like you're almost, it's going to be impossible basically for you to do a flyby with your maneuverability.
And speed, yeah.
Oh, because I have to move forward too before I turn.
you can even start to turn.
Right.
So that's why I was trying to get behind you, just because it's just such an advantageous position to be behind a slower ship.
Okay,
or
what
a
I think
maneuvering ship.
What I think I might do then is just fly straight forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
And that's gonna so I can fly forward, or flip and burn might
Flip
be
and
fun.
burn. Sorry, that's what I meant. I just wanted to say barrel roll.
Yeah.
All right, Flippy. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna try a flip and burn here. Is the DC the 15 or the 20?
Yeah, 15.
Okay. Made it. So flip and burn. I don't know. It's really where I'm going so early. I don't know if it's going to help, but
So,
he will move half speed and then do a flipperoo at flipper-you.
There you go.
And all right, singularity. As large as that ship is, it's got a sweet little flip and burn action.
A giant middle finger, a flip off.
It's gonna be Fang ship number 2's turn. I think he has the space to do a flyby on you. So I will attempt it. DC, so this is the 15 as well. Oh, is this 15 or 20?
Flyby is 15.
Okay. The reason I asked 15 or 20 because I have the DC for if it's 15 plus or if it's 20 plus. Okay. I'll take that computer check. got it. Yes, I got it. So let me just make sure I have the movement here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No. Yeah, that neither of those ships could do a flyby. They're pointed in the wrong direction. The one on top of us could do it.
Probably could, yeah.
Definitely could. The other two cannot.
All right, I just got to make sure that's not the one that's going after you move. It isn't. All right, so that's the one that's going next. So great, he'll do the flyby, and then the other one will fucking fly off into space and never do this again. 1,
self-destruct.
2. Wait, you have to be moving. Oh God.
So they wanted to destroy the universe in which Starship combat exists? Is that
you could go like there, basically, and just go straight down into him.
Great. And end up on the other side of him like that?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, he'll do the flyby. Want to just resolve it now and get it out of the way? Like
and
you guys
can also keep going, though. I don't know what your maximum speed is.
It's 10. It's 10. I can only go like one more space. I actually want to stay close
but you can start turning back towards them. Or no, you have an aft gun, so you might as well just stay here.
And you're keeping that roll with the completely different ship?
Yes, because I was pointing in the wrong direction. So I'm going to take a shot now and resolve it like you guys did, right?
I think, I guess.
We get a flag on that play?
I just want you to say it out loud what you're doing. You're taking a roll from a different ship.
I was going to move that ship, but you said I couldn't go.
I just want you to say out loud what you're doing.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm taking that roll. All right, now I don't get any bonus from my computers here because I used it for both my piloting checks. And I am going to miss on the free attack there. So then the dude that I was gonna do the flyby on is going to do, what is that, back off?
Yeah, back off. Half its speed in the direction of its aft edge without changing facing, so it'll just move backward.
Okay, and that's a DC 15 as well?
No, that's DC 10.
That's DC 10. All right, makes it with ease. So yeah, he's just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right to there. So kind of squishing the Sarissa in there, and did the Singularity already move? Yeah. So now it's the Sarissa's turn, and then this dude goes last.
Okay.
Awesome. Come on, Mac.
Yeah, so, Captain, do you still want me to go all at the main ship?
Yes. Once he falls, we'll pick off the dregs.
Well, in that case, if you'll permit me. So wait, we can fly through hexes of enemies, right?
I mean, you can, but then something happens. That's the AOO when you move through the space. Unless you do a flyby through it.
Yeah.
So
that flyby avoids the AOO.
Risk attacks.
But if a starship moves through a hex containing an enemy starship, the enemy starship can fire any one of its direct fire weapons from any arc at the moving starship, targeting its aft quadrant.
Okay, well, Captain's orders, and so if we're going to play it that way, with your permission, Captain, and he boop, 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 he hits some dials and streams directly from his cerebral cortex into the cockpit, some diaspora EDM, and the cockpit just starts being like, and now he's going to fucking tear ass through this ship and do a flyby of the main ship. So he will provoke on purpose and then attempt to do a flyby of the main ship. Now, the failure on a flyby, I still move as I want to. I just provoke. So I'm going to do all the movement. Then I'll do the roll. This one, do.
Yep, straight through it.
And then since that other ship hasn't moved yet, and I'm not actually moving there. I'm just moving so I can tilt it. So that was 7, and then 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry. 12. Okay, so he's going to zig and zag and try to get as far away behind the ship that hasn't moved yet, so it's going to be really hard for him to get around and get a good shot off and attempt a flyby. But I'm going to use the computer. So have we used the computer yet? I did not use it on my piloting check this round. All right, so piloting check on this one using the computer. Got it. That is a 29, so just skin of my teeth, but got it. And so we fly through.
So let's resolve that, because we're stacking these up quite a bit. So you provoked moving through
Yes.
the green fighter. So Troy, take a crack with those twin lasers.
All right, let's see what we got here. That is going to be a gigantic miss.
Nice.
Awesome. Okay, we can do this, guys.
Now Joe on the flyby.
So Gunners on the flyby.
Gunner, Grant, I guess. Whoever's doing the turret, I
Bonus
guess.
shot with the particle cannon or whatever it's called.
I'm deferential to Linnea if she wants to.
Yeah, Linnea's the hot hand right now. She's so hot right now.
Well,
She's
yeah.
so odd right now.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. But also, I kind of want to do the broadside.
No, we're not there yet. This is just
sorry.
one attack of opportunity with one gun. We're going to do
Also,
the
you
gunner
sh-
phase
You
later.
don't- broadside is basically useless with 2 gunners. It's only
Yeah,
so like
that's-
one gunner can do it
I
twice.
was thinking if both of us did it though, and then we'd have 4 attacks. But okay, fine.
Ooh.
I think you can only fire a single weapon once.
Single
per-
time.
Correct. Correct.
So,
Fine.
sorry, another quick question. Do we know, do we remember exactly where this ship's shields are at? Because we've now hit it on a couple sides. Does
Starboard
it have both?
and
It's
port.
starboard and port or down?
Yes.
Okay, so either side. You pick, Linnea, starboard or port, and then roll.
Okay, I'm
Were
gonna
you-
pick. What do you think, Joe?
I don't. It doesn't matter. It's
Okay,
up to you.
starboard. Sounds prettier.
Come on. Port is the... That's all right. All right. Port. Starboard shot. Come on.
Come on.
Direct hull.
Natural 17. So that's gonna be a hit. I think, yeah, definitely a hit. 17 plus 9. And which weapons was this flyby? Can I choose
10d6.
10d6 again? I used the
that's
turret. Oh yeah.
The best one.
Best one.
The best one.
The rookie gunner doesn't know his gun to use on a flyback.
36 points of damage.
Okay, to which shield?
Starboard.
To the starboard shield, which... Did you redistribute?
I did. I balanced on this turn, but it's still like you're really depleted. So, how much damage did you say?
36.
36. Okay, so it had 8 shield points left. That means it's 26 going straight to the hull.
28. Right?
20.
We
28.
did 36
28.
damage, and you said it had 8
Yeah,
shields.
I'm sorry, 28. So that leaves 90 hull points left, which means you have passed another critical threshold.
Nice.
Can I?
nice,
By the way,
nice.
can I use the turret again now in the same round, even though I already
Yeah.
used it?
Yep. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, so let's roll.
D1 Hondo.
I'll roll real quick. Here we go. That's a 21, David.
Gonna be sensors.
Sensors. Okay.
Sensors are glitching.
Sensors are glitching.
Sure, you're real broken up about that.
Oh man, there goes my scan maneuver. All right, I was so excited. I had one Fang ship that rolled higher than you guys. I tried to flip and burn while you were doing your attack of opportunity, and I failed the flip and burn roll. So he's just gonna move 3 spaces forward and just sit there in
Into our
space.
ship.
And kamikaze into our mini map of the ship.
Into
Oh,
your
like
bird's eye view
the
of the
second
ship.
Star Wars movie.
All right, and that will move on to the gunnery phase. It's a weird board here. You got 2 of the Fang fighters way down here to the south. I mean, obviously it's not south, but and then the Sarissa has flown off in the distance here, leaving the singularity in the middle of the battle. This dude down here tried to flip and burn, and he's just pointed way in the wrong direction. So this should be an interesting round here. I'm gonna have my Fang fighters go first. This dude is, it's going to be his poor weapon, which he doesn't have. This guy has an aft weapon, but I don't think I have the distance. So, well, you're 10.5 hexes away. What do I have in the aft on the Fang fighters? I have a coil gun. Oh, they're long distance.
Yeah,
So
long
he
range.
can actually shoot his coil gun. So we're going to do a missile from the first guy, coil gun from the second guy. Let me see if I can go coil gun on this. Yep, I can go coil gun on the guy that failed the flip and burn. He'll go last, and then we'll figure out the singularity later. So let's see if I can get any of these fucking guns to hit. All
Oh
right, so
man, this is wild. They all just like open fire on it's just like
and this is going to be all against your port, so they're really going to lay on. Let's see if the coil gun hits first. 17? No way, right?
And we have a +1 to our AC.
Plus,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
thank you.
No chance.
The
All
weird
right.
shimmering around the ship.
Now the now the guy's going to shoot the high explosive missile. Come on, missile, come on. Crack die. Miss with the missile. Yeah. All right.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for Troy for the first time in my life.
Oh my god, you kidding me? I want my ships to die as fast as possible. It's way
I
easier.
just want to get out of here.
I'm pulling for you guys all the way. Okay, I have the aft quadrant facing the Sarissa here. That's going to be the coil gun. And yet again, I can't fire at will and do the coil gun and the turret, right?
Well,
I've asked this 3 times, and
no. As long as the coil gun is the aft is in firing arc, then you can fire at will because the other one, the missile is on the turret.
Why don't we fire at will? Huh? So that's going to be a -4 to both things here. Okay, I already used my captain to do a failed taunt, so the gunners are going to take. They're going to take their bonus from. Let's see what we can do here. First will be the coil gun. Come on! 21, 22, 23, 24.
Hit.
Oh, with the coil gun.
Yeah, just hit with the coil gun because, we're a little weaker in that area.
I didn't take a -4. That's a 20.
Oh!
Because I'm firing at will.
Troy, give yourself a cosmic bottle cap.
Thanks, buddy.
Remembering that.
So that's a miss. And then, so this next one is going to be pretty juicy here. Misses with the high explosive missile launcher. So just terrible. The last one will go last. You guys have to go first.
All
right, gunners.
Yeah,
what are you
Grant,
doing?
go first because I went first last, right?
Okay, I'm going to shoot the turret then, if that's all right with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I get the nukes.
The nukes.
No nukes.
No nukes.
Yeah, shoot the nukes.
It'll be it'll be the port weapon, so that'll be a light laser cannon.
I will try to get it for you, Linnea. I will try. I need to reposition the ship.
Here it comes. So that is going to be, and I'm taking the computer bonus. That is going to be a 24 to hit.
24 to hit is a hit.
All right.
Yes. Beautiful.
All right. And is that your only shot this round before you roll damage, Grant?
No,
Linnea's going to take a shot too.
Okay, Linnea, fire away.
Fire
so that is
away.
one hit.
Light laser cannon for Linnea.
20. So do we get +2 on computers? No.
There's one more bonus left, so yeah, you can take it if you'd like.
Well, I have 26.
That is a hit.
Okay, awesome.
Did you use the computer, right?
Yeah, with computers it's 26. And we only have those boring guns for me left, right? The 3D4s.
Yeah. We haven't done damage yet.
Yeah, don't do damage yet.
Don't do damage yet.
The last Fang fighter will try to shoot its coil gun. Actually, let's see. 25, 26, 27, 28.
That is a hit.
Okay, great. Since only one of my guys hit, even though the last one to hit, let me just resolve that damage because you guys have a lot more damage.
This would be against our aft, but no, we have a flat cannon, but that would just be for missiles,
Target
right?
lock weapons only.
Yeah.
All right, so this is going to be 4d4 against your aft. Ooh, 2 4s on the first 2d4, and then a 3 and a 1. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of damage to your aft shields.
Okay.
Not a whole lot. I mean, the Sarissa is built to take on 4 ships, evidently.
Jacked. Dude, this ship is so jacked.
None of my other fighters hit, so you get to roll out your damage, Grant Nelly, against my aft shields, which are not looking great.
Not looking great. Ellie, do you want to go first with your 2d4?
Yeah, 3D4s. I'm using the laser.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
Sorry, no, the flak thrower.
No,
laser. Oh, sorry,
light laser
2D4s.
cannon.
Sorry, no, fuck. Okay, well, then 6 points of damage. Womp womp.
6 points of damage. Okay, the shield is still up.
Yeah,
You will take a middling amount of damage from the turret weapon. 28 points of damage.
Blows that shield away, deals 27 points to the hull, leaving it with 63 hull points, and that is another critical threshold.
Nice. All right, Grant. Give us a little D1 hundo roll.
Here it comes, good buddy. I'm so well prepared for this. Let me tell you, I was ready all night long to roll a D100. I really want to take.
I'll roll it.
I can roll it. I can roll it.
I got it.
I can roll it.
Sydney to roll it?
63.
63 is engines.
Yes.
Again.
Huge.
All right, so that'll be a +2 to piloting.
Well, let's call it a -2 just to balance it.
It
Great. All right, I'm glad that's even
supercharges
up.
all your systems on accident.
All right, so my coil gun was glitching. I patched that. The sensors are glitching, and the engine is glitching, which will affect its piloting check. Guys, that's the end of this round. Let's go to the next round 4. We're starting to cook now. The Singularity is in rough shape. We're going to need a lot of help here in the engineering phase. What do you want to do? Is anybody moving positions?
I mean, I feel
Chris
hot.
is going back to science officer.
Okay.
I feel hot where I am. I'm gonna.
Got a hot trigger finger.
Don't leave the table. Don't leave the table. You're hot right now.
Does it make sense for me to move to chief mate at all?
What's your athletics
I
or
love everything you're
acrobatics?
doing. I love everything
Okay.
you're doing.
All right, then I'm just going to say. I am going to try to give another +2 to Dax and do some precog and see if I can determine where the ship is going to try to move. So let me see.
Very cool.
Fuck.
No,
No.
it is a hard. It is a hard DC.
I rolled a natural 1. I gotta,
And there's
Well,
there's no penalty for uber failure of that.
okay, well, thank goodness. It's
No,
just an
I'm
11.
asking.
No, there isn't.
I'm asking.
There
Okay.
isn't, I don't think.
An 11. Callum does nothing. Callum just goes, I think we're winning, right? He like looks around at everyone wildly. He's like, are we doing good?
Yes,
Well, I
we are
think-
winning.
Miss Pac-Man back there.
Linnea is just looking at you with her guns and is like, "It's going great." You know, she's
I
so
keep
excited.
imagining Linnea yelling into the cockpit like, I want to shoot a nuke!
Yes. Yeah,
Turn
exactly.
it around so I can nuke him.
Exactly.
Callum's eating
pressing-
some sort of like astronaut freeze-dried ice cream, like in the chair, like crumbling it everywhere.
Yes, I love it.
I patched my engines.
Okay.
If you're interested, real stunning maneuver. That's what my guy's doing. All right, so you're done with everything in the engineering phase?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, great. Let's just cook it. Keep cooking over to the helm phase.
Right.
Talk to me about what y'all want to do.
Friss, what are you learning?
So, how does the hacking of remotely hacking a starship work in combat?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. I'll tell you. Why don't you just tell me the name of the hack? All right, so you have to roll another successful scan. And if you do, you will hack in.
Ah. Okay.
Yes, now that you have this information from Howie, since this is such an outdated system, you feel like if you were able to roll another successful scan, you might be able to get some extra info.
Okay. Let's see here. So that is a 26.
I believe that's enough, right, David?
Nice,
I
dude.
don't have it
Nice.
in front of me.
It should be 5 plus 1.5 times the tier.
Oh yeah, then you're in.
Yeah, then yes.
You
Definitely.
are in. I'm just rolling my piloting checks here.
This is like the Jurassic Park scene
Yep.
again.
Hold on to your butts.
Okay, so
I'm in.
you. What did you want to say?
Nope.
Okay. Once you hack in, you realize that the Singularity is in constant contact with the other 3 fighters. And these transmissions between them are not coded. And in them, you hear the Jangly Man getting really fired up as he's giving orders to the fighter escorts. And the first thing you hear is, "We must destroy them! The boss says none can be allowed to interfere with the plan! Stop fucking around and get them!" That's what you get.
It's interesting that it's unencrypted because the other members of the cult that came after Mei Shun, you remember they built that kind of haphazard communications tower at the top of the mountain on Casterville? Like they seem to be just kind of Mad Maxing it out in the galaxy and just putting things together with bubble gum and tinfoil.
The last piece of information you get is that you find out that they do have a high explosive missile launcher. That's the next weapon available.
Kind of figured that.
Yeah.
So first he's going to take that audio and pipe it through all the ship speakers so everybody can hear it.
Nice.
And then Dax auto tunes it so it matches the EDM, and it just comes kind of in like a repeating rhythmic. This guy saying it over. The boss has. Boom, boom, boom. We must destroy it. Must destroy it.
Gotta kill them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Piloting check, buddy. Piloting check, Joe.
Oh,
Piloting check, head to head, toe to toe.
Plus, no, not plus.
What did I get? Oh no, that was a failure. Okay, I just going raw on this one. Natural 2.
No, Joe O'Brien.
There's my
Key
boy.
point.
There's my beautiful baby boy.
Joe Irishman O'Brien.
Is human. That is a 20.
Please, Sarissa, you go first.
Oh dear me. All right. Oh, to take a line from 5 minutes ago, hold on to your butts. Dax is going to do a flip and burn. So here we go. Flip and burn. I'm going to take 2 from the computer because this is a tough check. Natty 17, so succeeds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then flip it.
Okay. All right. So you're just flying away there, creating some distance.
It's just like I can't see what they're doing, and he just and then turns the ship around, faces 180 degrees, whips it around. Now he can see all of them, but what are they going to do? I don't know. This gives us our best chance to nuke, though.
Yeah.
Nuke somebody. Can we just nuke somebody?
Exactly, please.
One nuke.
Troy. I have a suggestion for you. You can place yourself so I can nuke you.
All right, I am going to try and do a slide maneuver here with this dude. What is the DC?
The DC is
a slide maneuver.
Yes, it is
10
the
plus.
20.
So
it's 10 plus.
10 plus.
Oh, this is actually going to be great. So I can slide 10 hexes. But how do you do that when you're sideways?
you just slide.
Do you know what I mean? Like
it is one of your front port or front starboard arc.
Yeah.
So if it's your front port arc, then you can only move one direction. You just move this way, right to there. So it's kind of like, I don't know why you would do that.
Yeah, I thought I could slide that way. So you have to slide in the direction of your front port arc
or starboard. But why would you want to go that way?
Yeah.
Front port. You want to go this way? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah,
but that's not.
You should just fly.
Possible.
Honestly, you could just fly over there and then point at us. Like you'll be fine.
Yeah, but I have to. All right, let's see. I move 1
and turn,
and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then just fucking turn right there.
Boom salad. Face to face.
Love that.
Toe to toe.
This dude back here, I can't even see. This ship. He is going to fly 1. Turn. Oh God, I can't see anything. Fly another 1 and
get out of here.
2.
He's in our ship.
3.
It's inside our ship.
He's like an A-wing flying around the bridge of a super star destroyer. Like,
intensify forward firepower.
All right, so he just kind of looped around to come back to face you guys. So now, actually, this might be a good round for these guys if I can get a single hit off. This other dude down here, again, maybe he'll try a flip and burn.
Why not?
Correct die.
15 plus 1.5 times.
I got it. Okay, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and face you as well. All right, so they're going to...
No, he goes the other direction. Away from us. Flip and burn, you fly forward 5 and then flip around.
Oh, I see what you mean.
He was faced the other direction.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There you
God.
go. There
Somebody
you go,
shoot
bud.
me in the face. All right, now it's...
You know who else probably wants a nice bullet to the dome? Grant. Like trying to display where all the ships are on this map.
You know, it's also the times I think about it, all the times I brought up making things horizontal for this show, potentially on Roll20.
Yeah,
but I like that we went for the longest map I've ever seen in the world. I think that was a
vertically
great move.
oriented map we've ever done.
I'm gonna cross off my post-show notes for everyone. So that's it. It's done during the show.
Show notes.
Show notes.
How was the audience tonight? They were very responsive.
Can you turn after you move your full complement?
At
the end of your...
yes.
Okay.
Your last turn or whatever, assuming it's the subsequent,
Your last thing, as long as you can move one.
Awesome. So the singularity successfully evaded. So it's going to get a +2 to its AC and its TL. And it, along with the 3 Fang fighters, are all facing the Sarissa.
Yeah, that failed piloting check is huge. That natural 2 is huge.
But kudos to you because you made the first 3. Let's see if they can actually put a dent on you guys. Science officer went... I'm going to have my science officer go. Oh, no. I don't know if I balanced the shields. Brooke Shields.
I love Brooke Shields.
Oh, shit on a piece of bread.
Is that science officer?
Not science officer. Science officer balances.
Oh.
Yeah, but engineer needs to do it.
Restores shields. Right.
Is the DC 10 plus?
For balance, 10. Yeah. 10 plus
10.
your tier, so it's going to be 20 in this case for the big ship.
20 in this. I didn't get it.
Wow, he's wide open.
Oh.
All right.
right,
Wide
We're so
open
far
here.
away, though.
Oh, shit.
Are we in the
go ahead.
gunnery phase?
We're not. Well, you want to move to the gunnery phase?
Oh, but he's in range. He's in range.
Let's move to the gunnery phase.
Oh, yes.
Wait, so I have a question for those of us who know the ship better. In our current arrangement, do we have 3 weapons available to fire
Yeah.
at something?
No, not from a single arc. If you're asking, we could
doesn't
shoot
matter.
from multiple arcs. Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't. I assume we only can do 2 in an arc, but we have 3 available to fire, right?
sure.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah,
5
5.
total. 5.
Well, no, because I don't think we have anything in range of the lasers.
What about this fighter that's pretty close to us?
No.
That's in our front arc.
It's a 20 hex range on your long range stuff.
yeah. So the turret,
Oh shit, that gets there.
the turret, and the nuclear warhead could get there. Nuclear missile in this round.
Yeah, but
So basically I'm
the one
asking-
place it has shields is the front.
What's more advantageous for you? I can encourage you and give you just a bonus to hit, or I can try to give you an order, which would give you an extra action in the gunnery phase.
Well, we can't shoot a weapon more than once. So,
So there's no.
that's-
Yeah, they can't shoot 3 weapons in this setup. I don't think.
Even if they shot 2 at the singularity and 1 at the fighter.
we could.
No. Because the green
range.
is the...
But the forward is facing this fighter, right?
What's the range on the light laser cannon? Is it
Light
5
laser.
hexes.
Yeah, then it's not out of range. So yeah, we don't have 3 weapons that can fire.
Great.
Okay, great. Well, then instead I will demand
How dare
of the
you?
gunners that they destroy the singularity.
Rude.
So I'm gonna
It's
do it.
a crew member though, right?
Yeah. All right. I'll do it to Qualo. I demand you, Qualo, destroy the singularity.
He likes when you talk to him like that.
All right. Wait,
He's into it.
who will be firing the nuke at the singularity?
I
Elliot?
will.
All right. So I'll demand it of Linnea, actually.
But
Yeah. And my response is the same.
No.
Rude.
we can't
No,
fire
wait.
the nuke at the singularity.
But I thought
Yeah,
we
it's gotta
said.
be it's got to be
We
the
can
fighter.
fire the
'cause
nuke
it's
at
on
the fighter,
front.
but not at
Yeah.
the singularity.
But I thought that was the whole thing, that we were now front facing the.
Yeah, but he
Singularity.
moved. He
This
moved.
is your arc.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
blue line there is who you can hit.
That's why it's so important for us to go last, so we can position ourselves.
No, wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Isn't the nuke? Does the the nuke hit against TL, or is it a straight shot missile?
Yeah.
Yeah, so then doesn't it track the ship? It doesn't have to be in the arc. It just goes at its
tracks,
speed.
But I think it still has to be in the arc unless it's on the turret.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so on the fighters,
Yeah, it's on the turret.
it's on the turret as a missile launcher.
I don't think the missile has perfect maneuverability either. Like, there would be an insane missile to be able to just launch one way, do a 180, you know, because you could just do that if it was just target lock.
And it can only move a certain number of hexes per turn, and then it sits out there until the next turn, and it has to retarget again.
Yeah, you have to roll another gunnery check against the TL each round.
So,
Do we have access to? Sorry, but do we have access to? So with the nuke, I can shoot one small ship.
Correct.
And then Qualo can shoot with the turret singularity.
Right.
Okay,
and you would
well-
be directly defying captain's orders.
Okay, well
I'm not doing the order. We don't have the weapon systems available.
Well,
So I'm going to demand Qualo attack the singularity and destroy it, since he'll be firing.
Let's resolve that right now.
All right,
fire.
perfect.
Do not roll weapon damage if you hit.
Wait, I have to roll to see if I give him a bonus.
Remember, the singularity evaded, so it gets a bonus to its AC and TL.
We're not there
I'm
yet. I
taking
have
the
to-
computer system, by the way.
Wait, we're not there yet.
Or you're still demanding?
I'm still demanding.
Okay.
So that is it's 15, so it's going to be DC 28, and I rolled a natural 14, so I got it exactly.
Oh, I was gonna say that's gonna be close.
Okay, so Qualo, you get a +4 to this to one of your attacks, a specific
Nice.
check.
Okay, so I rolled that already. I was at a 23. I am now at 27.
awesome.
Does that hit?
To hit a plus 27. Yeah, that's a hit.
Would I have missed without the push? 23?
23. No, you still would have hit.
Okay.
Oh no, you wouldn't have hit because of the evade maneuver.
Right.
So
cool.
Very
pushed
good,
it out.
Captain.
All right. Remember, don't roll damage. What is your next attack?
It's me, right? The nuke's against the smaller guy who's 5 hexes away from me.
Okay, this guy hasn't been touched yet. That could be a direct hit if you hit it.
Yeah, he's gonna be touched.
Might blow
by
it
a
out of the
nuclear
sky.
weapon. Oh, natty 16.
Nice.
So that's going to be okay. Natty 16 plus 8. And
Okay.
did you use the computers, Grant?
Yeah, but we have more than enough. It's a
Okay.
tri-node system, so you can grab
Yes.
one.
So 16 plus 8, 24.
24. You got him.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And this is against his front shield. How much damage can you do with that nuke? Can you just blow him out of the sky?
5 d8s. So
Gotta roll
5
high.
d8s. Do you want us to do it now?
So stupid. I understand why they do it, but just remember you both hit. It's just hard when there's like 19 ships. It would just be so much easier to be like, let's just get this out of the way. But let me fire my ships now. All right, so the one that you just nuked, I'll deal with him first. He is got 2 weapons. I'm just going to fire the twin laser because the -4 is going to be too brutal. Let's see. Do you have any boosts to your AC right now?
No.
No.
Okay, so as it sees the nuke coming at him, boom, 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 with the twin lasers, crap salad, I missed. Oh, crud. All right, the dude over here, am I still in range for the twin lasers? Yeah, okay.
I believe they're long.
I have it written down.
Twin lasers
here.
are long, 20 hexes.
Beautiful. If I hit, I'll be long as well. Let's see. Ooh, baby, that might be a hit. That is going to be a 27.
That is a hit.
Boom! All right, twin lasers. That's 5d8 from that dude. And then this guy is very
This is so
far
weird,
away.
David. This is so weird. It's right on the line of the
Well,
arc.
no, you're not. You have to do my blue line there. I'm bisecting.
No, but
You have to do it from the corner, not the center. It has to start. You have to change your ruler to corner of square.
But I'm saying the other ship that just fired, this ship.
The blue one, the one that we're both on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely in its front arc.
But it's in both,
see-
isn't it?
Or wait, hold on. I'm on the GM layer. Sorry.
Yeah, so my question
There
is
you go.
where
That blue line. Or sorry, blue line right there. That's forward arc.
Okay. It looks like it's good. Let's not get ticky-tack here.
All I'm asking is where does it hit us? It hits in the forward arc, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Forward arc. Okay. The guy down the bottom is outside of his first range increment, but he will do twin lasers as well, and this would be at your...
Oh, no, he's good. He's first range increment.
Is he? It looks like... I thought it was 12 as long.
20.
Oh, 20?
Yeah.
20 is money then. Is this going to be against front as well, or am I hitting starboard? I'll let you figure that out. Well, I don't even know if I'm going to hit it.
Should be starboard.
Yeah, it's going to be a 19 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. All right, so it doesn't matter. So 5d8 are going to be against your front shield, but now it's the Singularity's turn. First time it's going to get to do something full on, and I think... it's time to broadside you. Burn a little resolve point and fire all Starship weapons mounted in one arc, including turret mountain weapons. -2 to hit. All against your front shields. I'm going heavy laser cannon, particle beam, and high explosive missile launcher. And you're taking 5d8 from that other dude. And we'll see you next week.
You're dragging it out.
Dude, that's going to be 4d8, 8d6, 4d8, and 5d8 all against your front shield.
If you hit.
Oh my God.
Well, we'll see if they all hit.
Jangly Man.
Jangly Man! Hold your fires, fellas!
Good night, everybody.